Hey boys and girls, welcome back to another edition of Mr. Irish Television. Okay, today we are solving inequalities with multiplication and division. Write that down at the top of your page, please. Pause the video if you need. 1, 10, 22. If this is the date you're watching it, write it down. If it's not the date you're watching it, write the date that you're watching it, the same date. Okay, here we go. So an inequality represents a range of values. What does that mean? So something like this is an inequality because it's not an equal sign here. It doesn't say x equals 3. It says x is, left hand less than. That's less than. That's not less than, so that's greater than. This says x is greater than 3. So any number that's greater than 3, so solutions and non-solutions. So there is a range of solutions, anything greater than 3. So like 3.1, like 4, like 5, like 1,000, etc. Anything that's greater than 3. And everything in between, 3.5, 3 3/5, those sort of things. Non-solutions, anything that's not greater than 3, like 3. 3 is not greater than 3. 3 is equal to 3. 2, 1, negative a half, all those. So any negative number 2, negative 100,000. All those are not greater than 3. So the range of solutions are anything greater than 3. So there's more than one solution. There's a lot of solutions. There's a range of them. Okay. So let's look at this problem. Negative 3 times a number is less than equal to 9. Okay. Negative 3 times the number is less than or equal to 9. All right, so let's talk about this one first. So let's just make up a true statement like this. 10 is greater than 8. Okay. So 10 is greater than 8. That's a true statement, right? So 10 is bigger. Pac-Man's eating the bigger man. Okay, so let's add a number to it. Let's add 3. So if I add 3 to both sides, I have 13 is greater than 11. Is that true? Yeah. So if I add a number to both sides, it's still true. What if I subtract a number from both sides, like 5? Just making it up. 10 minus 5 is 5. 8 minus 5 is 3. Is 5 greater than 3? Yeah, that's still true. What if I multiplied by a number? Let's multiply by 4. I'm making it up, times 4. 10 times 4 is 40, okay. 8 times 4 is, 32. And 40 is greater than 32. Okay, cool, we got that too. What if you divided by a positive number? What can I divide 10 and 8 by? 2. You can divide it by 2. So that would be 5 is greater than, 10 divided by 2 is 5, 8 divided by 2 is 4. And that's also true, because 5 is bigger than 4. But in this problem, you have to divide by a negative number, because the opposite of multiplication is division. So what happens if you divide by a negative number? Let's talk about that. Then you divide by a negative number. So rather than divide by 2 here, I'm going to divide by negative 2. There we go. So 10 divided by negative 2 is negative 5, because a positive divided by a negative is a negative. Bring that down. This is negative 4. Is this true? Is negative 5 bigger than negative 4? No. Negative 5 is not bigger than negative 4, because negative 4 is closer to 0 on the number line. I'd rather owe $4 than owe $5. So this is not right. It should be negative 5 is less than negative 4. So what I have to do, I had to flip the inequality. So when I divided by a negative number, I didn't get a true statement. I had to make it true. Same thing with this. What if I multiplied by a negative number here? Let's multiply by negative 3. 10 times negative 3 is negative 30. 8 times negative 3 is negative 24. And it's a greater, is negative 30 greater than negative 24? No. I'd rather owe $24. This is better. This is closer to 0. So I have to flip the inequality again. That's correct. So what did we just learn? So, important statement. When you multiply or divide both sides of an inequality by a negative number, you must flip the inequality. There you go. So, check that. Okay. So, back to this example. Negative 3x is less than or equal to 9. We haven't even done that. Oh my goodness. That was all lead up. Oh my goodness. So, negative 3x is less than or equal to 9. So, I'm going to divide by negative 3 on both sides. And notice I'm dividing by a negative. So, this is 1. X has to be greater than or equal to, because I'm going to flip the less than or equal to a greater than or equal to. 9 divided by negative 3 is negative 3. So x has to be greater than or equal to negative 3. So for example, what's greater than negative 3? That would be 0. What if I plugged in 0 here? That would be 0 is less than or equal to 9. Is 0 less than 9? Yes, it is. There we go. So I just use my inequality to choose a number. I could have chose 1, I could have chose 100, etc. All those are less than 9. Got it. Let's try another one. A new page because I need more room. Okay. Example 2. X divided by negative 6 is left hand less than 4. So what number divided by negative 6 is less than 4? Okay, so I'm solving this, so I do the opposite. What's the opposite of division? That would be, multiplication. So we'll multiply both sides by negative 6. Negative 6 divided by negative 6 is 1. And I'm multiplying both sides by a negative, and so I'm going to change or flip the inequality. 4 times negative 6 is negative 24. There we go. What number is greater than negative 24? I don't know. 0 again. Let's choose 0, because 0 is greater than, I'd rather have $0 than no 24, right? So if I put 0 here, would that be true? 0 divided by negative 6, that's just 0. Is 0 less than 4? Yeah, it is. Good. So this helps me out. There we go. There's my solution. Anything greater than negative 24, and I have it. Let's try another one. $4x is greater than or equal to negative 24. Okay. So the opposite of multiplication is division. There we go. Oh, do I flip the inequality here? No, I don't. Why not? Because I'm not dividing by a negative. I'm dividing by a positive. This is a negative here, but that has nothing to do with whether I flip the sign. This does, since I'm dividing by a positive. So it's x is greater than or equal to negative divided by positive is a negative right there. So I do not flip the inequality on this one because I'm dividing by a positive. With this one, I do flip the inequality because I'm going to divide by a negative number like that. So that would be x is greater than, less than or equal to, I'm flipping the inequality, 5 for that one. Because negative divided by negative is positive. All right, last thing. Which one do you flip the inequality? Which one do you not? Let's see. So here's A and here's B. Which one do you flip the inequality when you're solving and which one do you not? Go. All right, let's see. Oh, I'm dividing by a positive here. So I'm dividing by a positive. The inequality stays the same. X can be anything greater than or equal to -4. Oh, with this second one, with B, I'm dividing by a negative. And when I divide by a negative, the inequality flips right there. Negative divided by negative is positive. There we go. Any number bigger than or equal to 9 is going to work for this. Any number greater than or equal to -4 is going to work for that inequality. There you go. Excellent job, everybody. Good work.